Major League Rugby, two teams fight for playoff positioning.
That can make your playoff picture so much different when you're coming in a 2-3 spot as opposed to a 4 spot. And that's all going to be decided in the next 80 minutes here, Joey.
Devin Rousseau fields it just beyond the halfway line, and Seattle really seems to want to get out in front. Here is Rousseau once again. He had Tuamoiloa on the outside channel if he wanted him. They end up reversing fields.
Advantage offside.
With Dan Creel. Andre Warner, the scrum halves, plays off so well with JP Smith with him out today. We're going to see how that ends up affecting Seattle. Here is Andre Warner once again. He breaks through, and Andre Warner wastes no time getting Seattle on the board for their first try at home.
Just make sure on line breaks we get all the way onside.
Well, an excellent opening there. That is exactly how you want to start a game, especially at home. And that was a team try. Just working it through the hands there. And I just love the pace from Seattle. They're patient, but also play.
Davy Kutsa, an easy conversion to make it 7-0 on the first 3 minutes of the match. How about a hot start for Alan Clark's team?
And we talked to the Seattle coaching staff. They train at such a high velocity. You know, they're not necessarily looking for meters in training, but they're looking for speed of ball in training. And that's what's slightly crazy, if I'm being honest with you, Joey, at 7, but also discipline, as the ref is saying, discipline enough to do your team more favors than not.
So he will rest in the sin bin while his team backs up on their own 5-meter line. Very favorable position for Seattle for the next 10 minutes. But right now they're worried about getting that second try, and they will. It's Demo Kutsa dotting down for the home team.
That is Seattle saying anything you can do, I can do better. Both hookers having scored here. Let's have one more look at this line out. Beautiful take. And you can just see, again, these heads are just in so tight. There's no plan B for either of these sides.
Tough angle for Davy Kutzer, and it's knocked home. A double blow there for Anthem. They have a player in the sin bin, and they lose their challenge. You can't take him home with you, Alicia, so may as well, right? If you feel that early in the game, if this is going to Seawolves also honoring James Camara, the strength and conditioning coach, and Mike McCleary, both celebrating 100 caps with Seattle as staff members. It's awesome. A lot of milestones here for the winningest franchise in Major League Rugby history, which they became just 2 weeks ago against the Free Jacks. Warner, patient, works back there for Kutzer. Nice little breakthrough there before getting tackled. Dragging defenders as he goes down was Creel on the outside. There's one more off of the hooker. Modern Redling Heist, the War Machine, dots it down for his first try of the season. The MLR runner-up from a season ago with Houston. A tough go defensively, and Seattle has really been on the prowl. This team just feels like they've had new life breathed into them. After the 1-3 start, they've ripped off 2 straight.
As a real contender in the postseason, are you just being out and playing the rest of the games for memories, I guess? But all these teams just seem to work their butts off to get up the table.
Devin Rousseau charging through, tumbling down against his defender.
They're all inside.
Boy, Seattle is playing like a team possessed today.
Come from the gate.
Now work it back with Botcher. Tries to find Lerome White, who's in his 3rd start in a row, up at prop. Worked back. Good tackle there from Anthem. Nearly done with their penalty.
Where you essentially have earmuffs that are your front row's thighs.
He's also got he's protecting from cauliflower ear as well. So he's got double ear protection.
Yeah.
Use it! Not moving!
Or more accurately, he's in Seattle, broccoli ear, perhaps. Working on the outside. Aaron pass gets away. It's stolen and scooped up by Tuamoiloa. And Nolan's on the run. Bonus point try within 20 for Seattle.
It just wasn't moving.
What a start. Tuamoiloa, the acquisition from Utah last year. The late addition to the lineup today with the injury to JP Smith. Look what I found, and it's a try.
All credit to the Seattle defense here. Just that out the back pass didn't pay off. But Tuimoiloa, beautiful, beautiful finish there from Tuimoiloa.
Easy one for Davy Kutzer. How about this Seattle group? What a start. And the way that Anthem responded after that first try, Alicia, you started to feel like this was going to be a back and forth shootout. And Seattle said, all right, if it's going to be on our terms.
Yeah, you do hope that Anthem does find an answer here, because everything the crowd.
Holy mustache.
What an incredible display from the fans. But Anthem did talk about their discipline, their defense all week. So coaching staff from Anthem would not be happy with this start. It's just too many tries in, too many missed tackles, and even the discipline is not anything that they would want to see in the opening minutes here.
And now Patty Ryan's on the foot. Scoots it forward. Andre Warner is there. Back-to-back tries in 2 minutes. Warner a brace in the first half.
I've got a good view of it.
When it rains, it pours in Seattle.
Yeah, I understand.
Joey, my jaw is on the floor.
Derek, for me, I've seen him clearly behind
back
the
to
kicker.
back.
Unless you think we need to check.
Let's head back.
I'm happy to work
Just pick through the ruck there. Oh, that's something that I love, especially as a forward, when you catch the defense sleeping. And just that little kick.
Sequence. One of the cleanest first 23 minutes you could ask for. Incredible effort from Seattle here today. All right, that's Tim Crowley chiming in on with hashtag MLR 2026 on our way to DC. Let's go, how's it? All right, that's awesome. Later tonight, Sunday Night Rugby featuring New England and Old Glory in Fairfax, Virginia.
Stay on.
Red, white, and blues doing battle. Currently at the bottom of the table, but like we said, it's parity all over the place. So that becomes a pivotal matchup as well with respect to where these two teams are at on your screen now. If Seattle gets the win and a couple extra bonus points, or at least one, right? This group is in really good position to at least compete there with California. And they still have to play the Legion a little bit later on, but that's at home.
That is knocked on.
Ball played forward, that is knocked on. So Seattle retains it here off the hop. Kellen Botcher works back on Andre Warner. Trying to find room. Davy Kutzer finds some space off to Devon Rousseau. It is an onslaught. And the Seawolves are circling.
Joey, as you said, when it rains, it pours, and that's what Seattle is known for.
Yeah.
I am still picking my jaw off the ground, just seeing how Seattle's coming on.
Just 15 minutes to go in the first half, and Anthem wants to check into the halftime break a little bit early. I can imagine it is a 42-7.
But either way, you gotta either find it or fake it till you make it.
Right. Some retribution on the mind, I think, for Seattle. Clearly,
standing up.
They took exception to that first matchup loss against Anthem. 2 MLR titles to their name. Cultural winning works. Devon Rousseau, Will Stiffy on the outside. Work to Tuimoiloa. Disrespect up ahead here as well with the contact. Andre Warner works back to Patty Ryan.
No foul play.
Seattle just seems to be playing with bad intentions. A few years ago, Rugby Sevens played for Utah last year, as we mentioned.
Nothing in it.
Kutzer pops it forward. Reno Herbst nearly had it.
Just a knock on here.
Reno, a fan favorite, that's for sure.
Bind. Set.
Final minutes in the first half. Seattle well ahead of Anthem Rugby Carolina. Alongside former USA Eagle Alicia Washington, I'm Joey Lidstrom. It has been an onslaught here by Futi.
Contest is good. Play on, he won it.
Anthem scoops it right back. Tom Pittman.
This is carried in the 50. Yeah.
Big time screams. I heard the end now, ready to go. Assuming that was for the Seattle side. Andre Warner and company working through Dan Creel.
And his knock on.
Deleo worked forward. That ball's through. Laurent White scoops it up. Devon Rousseau tries to find on the outside channel.
Scrum advantage.
Big contact on the outside. Playing in the MLR.
Early.
Going to be great for what comes out of the results for MLR, especially with respect to the
Outside.
Eagles.
Time on.
Do you have a favorite fly half in your career?
Ooh, that I played with or that I watched, I think?
Either way. Let's say both then.
I would say my favorite fly half would have been
Haven't seen
Kimber
any hand
Rogers, my
contact
first
there.
fly half, my first cap for USA, and just a fly half similar, honestly, to Davey Kutzer, that's just hungry for contact and hungry for work. So as someone as a forward, you could really work hard for.
That's awesome. Seattle working hard. This is Davey Kutzer popping it over top. Duncan Matthews right in the breadbasket. And Seattle adds 5 more. Everything is working. It's playground rugby for the Seawolves.
What a beautiful...
Yeah.
Whistles it down.
No, I've seen that nice and clearly. Shoulders hit his head there. It's going to be a yellow card. We don't have to check that one. I've seen it very clearly.
So a yellow card issued when things needed to be figured out. They seem to have figured it out, at least through this point in the season.
Yeah, you could just tell all that effort just goes into just how steady their scrum looks, how steady their set piece looks. They do have a new hooker on, the likes of Sam Smith.
Good to play? Okay, let's go, Blue.
Way over top
15.
for Herbst.
Bench and claps. Yeah.
Nicky Chantung holding up in the back. He's got the ball now.
I think that's number 4. Yeah.
Way over top, just chasing it down is Drake Davis. He's going to put his effort forward. Drake Davis to the pylon, just like his football days. And Seattle extends their lead even further.
We don't need to check it. We're going to come back for the penalty. Thank you. Okay.
Or maybe
He's in
not.
touch. We're coming back for the penalty.
So it's negated there.
Davis is incredible reach there. We'll head back to the line out. Another driving ball from Seattle.
Yep, on the line.
The pack of Seawolves
Right on the line with it.
work it down, right on the line. We'll find out exactly who when the bodies get peeled up. Patty Ryan looks like the one who did end up dotting it down. And the Irishman, a proper Schlotty is in order.
Great work here across the whole pack.
Little mistakes that were preventing them from winning, especially in that first matchup against Anthem. Now they feel like they've got it all working. And you can tell right here, Boyer into the 22.
That as well. So I think he just showed an
time.
all-around performance today.
Second time. We're in early.
Yeah, kind of teased it for the
Overleaning.
fans at home that Andre Warner might be it.
early.
We're picking Devon Rousseau. Heck of a day today, and going to be exciting to hear from him. And really got to put something together here late if you're Anthem. Last time out against Seattle, their first franchise home win.
Thank you.
Got to enforce the discipline, Alicia. I'm sure that when you're the head official, right, you got to assert the dominance right away, right? Let everybody know that you're there
And
that you're watching.
any official would know that some of the hardest time to ref is the last 10 minutes.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because everyone finds an extra few percent, but it's usually a bit frantic. And that's never easy to
Don't
officiate.
change.
That's a good point, yeah.
19,
Got to
get
be
out.
on the ball. Right now, Nicky Chantung has it. He works it back to Nick Boyer, finding Futi. Boyer
Short.
diving. He's short.
Let it come.
Amazing how close these could be.
Try.
And Callum
Let him go. It's a
Botcher
try. Let him go.
tots it down.
Yeah, it's a try.
The exclamation point for Callum Botcher. One of the big focal points of this offense and this forward pack. Had his first start for Seattle just a few weeks ago. 11.